Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of In an Hour's Time with Matara Khan. My first guest is, of course, the one, the only Mint Fantome. You know her already. She is my old podcast mate from Mint and Matara Summer Special. She is my stinky girlfriend, my beautiful wife. She is the girl with whom I had COVID in Japan, one of my closest friends, one of my nearest and dearest, and I figured she would be the best person for the first episode. Now, today we talked about the usual, Maid cafes, Metal Gear. We talked about our old podcast. We talked about future plans. We talked about her music group, Densetsu. We talked about how she moved to a new Maid cafe. We talked about TwitchCon and other big convention and other big things. So please enjoy this episode and let me know in the comments below what your favorite part was. And again, as usual, have a great summer. HAGS. Hi, Mint.
Hi, Matara.
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah, it feels weird being on a podcast that it's your podcast.
I know. You don't own this one, baby.
No.
It's all mine.
It's you. It's all you. How have you been? Besides Sickerson.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a sicky, and not just in the head this time. As you can hear, I'm a little bit congested, but I have been great. And I'm hoping that maybe you and I, one of the reasons I have you as the first guest is I'm hoping maybe we can recap kind of, where have we been? What have we been up to?
Been going on,
What's been popping,
Yeah. I mean, where do we want to start from?
What in the 6-7s are popping, my friend, my girl?
Say that.
Did you like that?
No. What in the what does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm just saying words. I'm drinking cough syrup and saying things.
Okay, what else is new?
So I guess for anybody that has never met you, I'm gonna give a small recap of our history, and then I want you to give a small recap of yourself. Okay.
Okay.
My recap of us is we worked together many years ago in a different place at a different time. We unfortunately stayed friends.
Oh, jeez.
And then we met again as Matara and Mint. We had a great podcast together, Mint and Matara Summer Special. And then, podcast ended. We keep doing our stuff. We kind of went in different direction, doing different stuff, which we're going to talk about. And one of my favorite stories that you hate that I bring up is that we got COVID together in Japan and we were locked in a hotel room.
Up every time. You bring that up every time.
It's great. It's great. I love it. It's just a good story.
It's not that I hate you bringing it up, but it's more like why. Like that is like your go-to thing to be like, hey, fun fact about me. It's like the 3 truths and a lie. Like,
yeah,
I do dog sledding. I lived in Canada.
I've killed a man.
And Mint and I got COVID together and got locked up in a hotel room together.
I just think it's a nice story. I think it breaks the ice really nicely.
Okay. I guess it does.
Shows
it's
that
kind
we
of like
have
a
history.
Conversation starter, right? Like
it is.
What
did
you do? Did you guys eat each other's fingers? Like what happened?
Yeah. Why were you in Japan? Was it bad to be stuck with Mint?
Why were we in Japan? Because I feel like we didn't do what we were meant to do because we had COVID the entire time.
No, Deer Stage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. The Deer Stage video that will eventually.
I think at this point it's never gonna come out.
It's not on me. It's on the editor.
Also, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you feel this way, but sometimes it gets to a point where a lot of things have happened. A whole company has fallen. A whole thing has happened. We are now doing different things. We're independent. I wonder sometimes if it's okay to let certain things be part of a certain era. Yes, it sucks that we went all the way to Japan to record that. Yes, it sucks that episode, but it's also so from before.
It really is. I feel half I still want to put it out and half that I'm like, is it just, I feel.
Lost footage?
Well, look at me. I look so different now from our podcast before.
Wait, what if you put it out on your podcast channel?
I don't have I have a Densetsu podcast.
Yeah,
but that's a little different.
What you're going to talk about. What if you put it up on your guys' Patreon?
Maybe I can make it a members video or something.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
But yeah, so tell me, for anybody that for some reason hasn't met you, because maybe some folks are tuning in, maybe they found me on the TikTok, because I'm so cool with it. What's what's your kind of tagline? How do people know you? How do they recognize you?
Guys, she's 6'7" on the TikToks.
I
That's what
am. I'm trying my best.
you can do that with all of your arms, actually.
I can. I guess at that point it's gonna be, yeah, it will be.
But hi, I mean, there probably are quite a few people that don't know me with you, just because it has been a minute since. Well, we've collabed, but it's been a minute since we regularly collabed and stuff. So, hi everybody. My name is Mint Fantome. I'm a ghost maid VTuber. I'm on the YouTubes, so I stream there and upload there.
Yeah,
I'm
you do.
part of I do. I'm part of an idol group called Densetsu.exe. And
Which we will be talking about.
yeah, we have been going steady for about a little over 6 months now, and
Wow.
yeah, that's me. That's
Yay!
yeah.
Well, I guess with that we can kind of start with so as you mentioned, we haven't had the chance to really collab regularly lately, but we do still hang out. Like, we just did a Mecha Chameleon collab, which was so silly. And we
Yes.
just went to an Ace Combat event where I
Yes.
was telling everybody that we had COVID together in Japan, which is, her favorite thing. So it's been really, really great to see how much the industry has changed and has grown. Because even though our podcast ended, I think almost 2 years ago?
I know,
I think it's going to be 2 years
crazy.
ago. It's so much has changed, but then so much is still the same. Now, since our last podcast, you have moved Maid cafes.
Oh yeah.
Your Maid cafe is now in another state, and I want to know, where in your Maid cafe is your Metal Gear Solid shrine?
Right behind me.
Okay. What's on the shrine? Describe the shrine to us.
Okay, for those who don't know, I am
Send photos.
I'm very normal about Metal Gear Solid.
So normal.
So normal. Absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
let's see. I have figures. I have little boxes that look like boxes, like tiny boxes that are recreations of boxes in the games.
Yeah. Because in the game, you kind of hide. For anybody that somehow has never played, you kind of sneak around in a box. Hey, I played 2 of them, okay? Just a box.
I
played
have
2 of 'em.
I have acrylic standees of every single character from every single game. Oh, almost every game, but yeah. I have
I'm sorry, I must interject. Are you gonna get the Hideo Kojima little
the
I-
Nendoroid.
yeah. Are you gonna get it?
I'm thinking about it.
Get it.
I don't
I'll get it
usually
too, we can
collect
match.
Nendoroids, but I do have the
But it's
snake and the ride and
Kojima.
Nendoroids.
It's Kojima. You
I
gotta
know,
get it.
but it's like, what if he's like looking at me funny? I don't know. What faces does he come with?
That's gonna matter. Okay. All right. So then you have some Nendroids of Snake and Raiden. Of course, Raiden, my favorite.
I could put Kojima's head on Raiden's little naked body.
Ooh. I want to be very mindful, just in case some people might be tuning into this podcast and new, and I will not react to the comments about Raiden's naked little body.
Yeah, of course you would never
gonna be
think
very
about
normal about
Raiden's
this.
naked little body.
Okay, you say little, but he's canonically tall, and he's a grown man. Okay, he's canonically he is a grown man. I'm
Okay,
just saying.
to clarify, I said his little body because I have a Nendoroid Raiden, and it's a little tiny thing. It's a little tiny figure, so he's got a tiny naked body.
I will run these photos by my editor to see if he can add them on the podcast for y'all to see. But when I played a Metal Gear game, there is a part of the game where he is naked and he's doing cartwheels and hiding his genitalia. I don't think my editors will let me put it in, but he's wee. All right. So what other shrines do you have at your house? Because how do you, as a big weeb, move all your figures? That must be the most hell on earth to move all your figures when you
Oh
move.
my God.
And I know this because I just moved an Overwatch. I just moved a Diva statue and I just moved a Mercy statue, and they both broke. They both broke. I have to glue them back on.
No way. Wait, how did you move them?
I put them in the boxes they came in with. Like, I kept everything from the boxes, and they still, like, I'll show you pictures. Like, the arm is broken on Mercy, and Diva, like, half of Diva is broken. Yeah.
How?
I'm a bad weeb. I guess
So
Overwatch
far-
isn't weeb, but, you know.
So far, most of my stuff has come intact, which is nice.
Ooh, what broke? What broke? That's the real cheese, man. What broke?
Oh, I've had a couple things that like chipped. I guess like something banged against it and like it lost some paint or something like that.
No.
Yeah, but no, not figures. Luckily, so far, I have had some figures that like they didn't have boxes because they're so old.
Yeah.
That, like I had to wrap them up and they got a little dinged up too.
No.
Yeah, it's okay. But what was it? There was something that the moving. So I got like a moving. I didn't move in a van. Like it was basically I threw everything inside like a little box
Cube?
and they transported it for me. Yeah, cube.
Okay, tell me about this, because I'm always so curious about how people move, right? Like, you can either like load up in a U-Haul, or a lot of people, they just buy new stuff, which again gets so expensive because you don't realize, oh my God, I need to buy like a can opener, spoons, cups. There's so much
Yeah.
stuff, So yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did actually end up buying a lot of stuff again, because
Because it's
I
just
was
cheaper than moving it, right?
yeah, pretty much. Like it would have like I don't know. I was like, well, I could take my smelly old couch or and the smelly old couch that I got for like super duper cheap, like from like a store that was closing. So it was like
Yep.
it was like $50, or I could like spruce up my new place with some, I don't know, with some shiny new stuff. But
It's the car dilemma, where if you have a really old car, fixing it, like to fix the car is $800, right? But then at that point you're like, should I just get a newer old car?
yeah. And honestly, this time, because I was buying stuff, I don't know, I was girl mathing it. I was like, I can pay movers twice and keep my old stuff, or I could get shiny new things.
But there's a certain attachment. I am with you on there. There's a certain attachment I have to old stuff. Like, there's a certain something about, no, I don't want a new couch. I don't care that this couch has like little stains and little pee-pee stains and like little
why-
food stains. Well,
Why does your couch have pee-pee stains on it?
because sometimes you have like animals at the Maid Cafe and stuff,
Oh, from the animals.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh my God, we're gonna start. Okay, I'm sorry. This is such a caveat, but I have to tell you this because you know this. One of our mutual friends, Onigiri, I was telling her a story one day about, I was a kid in that story, and I smeared poop on the walls. Okay, as a kid, as a child,
Okay.
and blamed it on my father, who is in a wheelchair. So it clearly was not my
Oh,
father.
I remember
who
this
got
story.
up.
Yeah.
And as I'm telling her the story, she's listening. She's like, understanding. She thought I was a teenager. She believed I was a teenager smearing poop on the walls and blaming my quadriplegic father. And I looked at her. I'm like, what? How do you respect me? So here it's like, it's not the same, but you being like, why do you have pee stains on your couch? Yes, Mint, because I just pee on my couch, when
I don't know what you do in your free time. Okay, well, I know we had COVID
Pee on the couch.
in Japan together in the hotel, and there were some close calls on the.
But no, all I did was drink whiskey lemons and lament.
That is true. That is true.
All right, back to the move. So, with the couch, sometimes we get attached to our old stuff, right? Like it just, we really get attached to it. I don't know why. There's just something really nice about this couch. Has been with me through, all the divorces, all the everything, and yeah.
I'm not like that with. Okay, I'm only like that with like papers. Okay, like little flyers that like people will hand to me or things like that. I was
What?
going through like I have.
No.
Do you know what like clear files are? Like the
Yes,
things.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
I have clear files and clear files. I have like dozens of clear files full of like a one-off
Akiba,
flyer
isn't
that a
it?
maid gave to me in
Yep.
2016. Things
I
like that.
knew it. I knew. Okay, but at this point, now it's a collector's item.
Exactly.
Now you cannot get rid of it.
Apparently, there's a word for this. It's like I cannot remember
It's
what.
called the
I'm sure
hoarder.
somebody will know. What?
It's called a hoarder. It's
No.
like when you
No, it's like an actual like. How do you say? It's like, oh, like because you go to a museum and
Yeah.
you'll see like a flyer for like some sort of rinky-dink medicine from the 20s.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
now history. And I'm not saying that my Maid Cafe
no,
flyer
no,
from
no.
2016.
But you are implicating it. It's the implication.
Sure. But there is a word for it where it's like these little like one-off flyers that most people throw away that become like that feel like, disposable. If someone keeps it, it ends up becoming like a certain thing.
love
I'm going to
that.
look it up later.
I
Or right
also
now.
want people to tell us about it. Please let us know
Yeah.
because I am curious about this. Obviously, I want to tease you and be like, "Oh, the word is menhera otaku." But no, actually, I think it's really sweet. And you're right. There's a lot of things that get lost in time, right? Because it's 2016. Maybe it was a small maid cafe that never ended up working out, and one maid gave it to you, and then who knows? Maybe now she'll be really big, and you'll have that flyer. Be like, "I was there." I was there in 2016. I was one of 3 people in the room. I watched you,
I really want to end up scrapbooking my stuff because I was like when I was going through everything, I found this one flyer from a really old Tokyo game show. And it had there was this one series I really loved called Love Plus. It was like a dating sim thing that you had for your 3DS. And it had an ad for Love Plus on it. So I was like, yippee, I kept it. The characters right next to it, Love Plus was a Konami property, right? So the characters right next to it are Snake next to my girl from Love Plus. So I'm like,
That is cool.
I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Like,
And that was way before you played Metal Gear, so it
Yes!
all came full circle. Oh,
did!
I love that.
isn't it cool? I was like,
It is
dang,
really
like
cool.
I kept this just because it had one character on it. And now it's like even more meaningful to me.
This is
don't know.
exactly like, when people get married and then they look at their baby photos and it's like, actually, behind my photo of me as a kid was my wife's photo of her as a kid, and now we met many years later. That's
Wait, I
you,
think I
but
know
with
that
Metal
story.
Gear. I've just seen those stories online circulating, That's you, but with Metal Gear.
That's me, but with Metal Gear.
was always
Legitimately.
in your life. I love that. That is insane. No, I really love the flyer stuff. Did anything else kind of like jump at you while you were, because when you move, you have to throw out a lot of things. You have to think about, okay, what am I keeping? What am I not keeping? Anything else that kind of stuck out to you that you thought, oh, I should have more of this?
More of it? I'm not sure. Less
Or less of it.
clothes.
Less clothes. Well, if you just now this makes sense because I saw Mint not long ago, and one of our mutual pals, Nimi, she was like, "I really like your backpack," and Mint just goes, "Take it. You like it? Take it. It's yours. Have it." Now that you were just trying to get rid of your stuff.
I think I
Weren't
was
you?
literally in that mindset though, where I was just like,
Yeah.
But I also do this sometimes. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible because I'll be like, oh, somebody likes this thing. I should give
do
it to
that too.
them.
I do that too 100. Like if I'm wearing a necklace and somebody likes it, I go, "Oh my god, have it. I'll just get another one."
I know.
It just
I'm
feels
like,
good.
yeah, like, but I've actually talked about this on stream before because like I think I do it to a fault where somebody once gave me, those Trader Joe's bags, like the viral Trader Joe's totes.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
gave
yeah,
me 2 of them. And I was like, oh yeah, I have 2 Trader Joe's totes. And then while that person that gave them to me was standing right there, someone was just like, oh my gosh, cute. I always wanted one of those Trader Joe's bags. I'll try and get one next time. And I was like, I have 2. Here you go. And
That's really funny.
but I was
That's
like,
in front
and
of
then-
them.
the person, luckily, thank God, they were like, Mint, what the hell are you doing? She just gave that to you. Like, that's so rude to give away this present. And it's not that I didn't want it, but I was like, oh, I have an extra. Like, just take it. You know, like we can share this together. But
my mom used to joke when I was younger that like I would literally like she would watch me in the playground. Like if I had an elastic in my hair, take the elastic out, give it to somebody. She would joke that if I could, I'd take the shirt off my back to give to somebody.
oh my gosh, Matara, I think we're empaths. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. We're just like too empathetic.
So you think you have too many clothes and you're trying to get rid of them? Makes sense. It's just tough, right? Because we see something nice and then we wear it. And sometimes too, I feel like we're very similar that when we get a new thing, we wear that thing until it's dead. And I will add a photo of my bag here that I love and adore. That Mint very kindly was like, you know, Matara, I love you, but I think it's time to retire this bag.
I gotta get you your bag.
Yeah. You know what though? Lately, my assistant's staying with me for a bit, and she needed a bag. I lent her my Miffy bag. She gets compliments on it all the time. So it's not time to retire it, Mint. Even though it's a little dirty, okay, it's still beautiful.
I think Miffy is getting more popular here, so people are gonna be like, oh, Miffy bag, Miffy bag.
Yeah, that's probably it. But yeah, Mint bought me a bag. We're gonna be matching.
We're matching bags. Well, we're still matching wallets too, right?
Yeah, we are. I switch my wallet here and there because I like to change different wallets.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 wallets. Is that bad?
No, actually, well, someone gifted me. Do you know the little TV show Over the Garden Wall?
No.
Oh my gosh, you should watch it during Halloween. It's like a perfect little like watch along. Like you can finish the whole series in like 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that looks so. I've seen this before, but I haven't. Yeah, I've seen this. That is so cute.
It's so cute. And someone gifted me an Over the Garden Wall wallet, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cute." But I'm matching wallets with Matara, so I don't want to like switch out yet. But if you're switching, I'm switching.
I mean, I switch them out here and there, right? Like if I go, because the wallet we have matching, it's kind of a bigger wallet, and sometimes if I have a smaller purse, I just have like a card holder.
Okay. No, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I blame you only a little bit.
Yeah, you're so cute. All right, I want to talk about some other stuff. So you moved Maid Cafes. You're trying to get rid of some of your clothes. Yep. You got some new stuff. Please keep us updated. If you do want to provide pictures of any of your shrines, the work in progress, I would love to see them. But obviously no pressure.
I will if I have my Metal Gear shrine completed before this releases, I will take a picture.
But even if it's half completed, I'll have to get you back on and then you'll show me the completed one.
That is true.
That is true. One of the reasons I have you on is that, and I've talked about it before, this podcast is going to be taking many different shapes, forms, and sizes. I want to experiment. I want to try new things. And who better than you to experiment with? So previously.
I'm a little guinea pig.
Yeah, you are, my little piggy. Oh, very quickly. This is my also tidbit of information. In English, what does a piggy say?
Oink, oink.
Yes. In Russian, it says khru khru.
Khru, khru.
Khru khru.
Khru, khru.
Khru khru. It's so cute that it's like a different sound.
I think that's like very common in a lot of languages though.
In English, if you call over a cat, you go pss, 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 pss.
Yeah.
Right? But in Russian, it's like KS. Or kiss, 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 kiss.
That's very similar though.
Yeah, it's still.
Cats love a little sound.
They love a little sound. So my sweet girl, you talked a little bit about densetsu.exe. So we talked about your music journey, how much you love to perform, all that stuff. Tell me a little bit about your musicality, your journey with all of that.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you sing? Why must you sing?
I don't know.
Why do you perform?
Why
clown?
I was just about to say that. I'm a clown. I don't know. I think that music is like a universal language, right? You can convey so much through music, and I find that I am able to express so much creatively through it. Like, oh my gosh, I know you liked our music video for Burn On Hot Blooded Heroine.
Amazing. Also, congrats. The video just surpassed 125,000 views. the second original song of Detsetsu.exe. I did, okay, so this is going to be like another, I did want to ask, like,
Yeah.
how did you girls get together to talk about that? But that's later, because before that, I want to get back to your music group. How did it form? You just celebrated 6 months together. What made you decide to be in a group together? What kind of, why a group? You know, if you love performing, why do you need to perform with other people?
Oh, well, I don't know. Like, I feel that I'm not strong enough as a soloist.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I also just love having a common goal. Having a common goal with a group of like minded individuals is like such a great feeling because you're all pushing each other forward. Like, you have other people to motivate you as well. Like, we're all going to have our slumps and stuff and be
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But having, other people to be like, we're all keeping each other accountable and getting our stuff done. And it's just more fun. There's always just a lot of fun to be like, yeah, we're sharing this common dream, this common goal. Like, we're lifting each other up. And I love my other two members are Phoebe and Vicky, and they're so fun. And we
Gonna have
just,
them on sometime. Don't worry. Go on. They're so fun. I'm gonna have them on sometime. Don't worry. They're so fun.
oh,
They're so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, they're so fun. They're so talented. Like, we came together because of a certain defunct company. And I mean, it was a lot of kind of when that happened, like, where do we go from here? What do we do?
Yeah.
Like, do
Also, we have a really good thing going. Do we just let it drop? Do we try to make it
exactly.
happen ourselves? You know.
Exactly. And, Setsuna came in and they were like, we'd love to kind of pick up the pieces where everything fell. And so they're like managing us. We're not really part of a company, like how like a VTuber company or anything.
No,
They're
yeah.
just kind of like, yeah, as like manager. So, but that's about it. Like, we just from there, it's been like, go, 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 push, push, push. It's been like nonstop craziness.
Something we've talked about a lot, you and I, is like how isolating content can feel sometimes,
It
which is
can.
wild because we're talking to so many people, we're meeting people, and it's something that we both have talked before that we miss, like
Yeah.
from a corpo perspective of if you show up to work and everybody's working on really exciting stuff, it motivates you,
It
right?
does.
You see somebody work really hard and you go, wow, first of all, I'm so happy for you. But secondly, I want to work hard on something too. And I
Yeah.
feel like you with this group is just, as you said, you all motivate each other. And even let's say you all are in a slump at the same time, there's something really nice about being in a slump together with others because you know that you can kind of get back out and it creates this really nice dynamic. And I'm really happy. I've said this at your 6-month anniversary, but I'm really happy you chose to stay together. We're not going to get too much into the history of it, but basically they were supposed to debut under a group. That group now no longer exists. And I'm glad that you decided to stick together. And how crazy, by the way, is it that you are basically now an independent idol group?
I
right?
know. Yeah. Actually,
Let's talk
though.
about that a little bit. How does that work? How does it work to be like a VTuber idol group? How do the performances work? How do the deactivations work? How do you decide where you're going to go, what you're going to perform?
I mean, yeah, well, I guess it's not so much different from like a regular idol group or something. Like,
How does a
there's
regular idol group?
oh, true. Because for certain things, like of conventions, for example, like we get invited to those. We kind of sometimes it'll be like one person gets invited, and we kind of pitch the whole group. Then things
Yeah.
like that. So we'll be like, for example, say it's like just me, and I'll be like, hey, I want to do the panel though with Densetsu. Can we do that?
Group.
Things like
Yeah. And it's more fun to have a panel with other people, of course.
exactly. So we are just about to have like our first 3D concert.
Yes, you
Um,
are.
I know, at the end of this month. That's crazy.
I know. It is currently, as us recording it, I think fully sold out, correct?
Yes, it is fully sold out, but there are streaming tickets, and we
Ooh.
have IRL guests as well. So like it's kind of like a mishmash of like 3D, like us as virtual and us like collaborating with these like real people.
Yeah. I'm so excited. We will be posting the link for the streaming tickets and all that, and it's going to be
thanks.
it's going to be adjacent to a convention called Offkai, correct?
It's adjacent, yes. So it's the same weekend as Off Kai. But
Which makes sense. So that is so exciting. The fact that, you've been a group, obviously, you've only been a group for 6 months and you're having a sold out concert. Yes, but you've all been creators and musicians for 10 plus years,
Right. Well, I don't know. I'm just about to have my 6-year anniversary. So.
But you've been singing it since what, 25, 35 years, a million years?
Yeah, I'm probably if I count on my fingers, 1 billion something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's really exciting. So you'll get invited to stuff, and then sometimes, one of the girls gets invited. She'll share it with the group. Sometimes the group gets invited to things. And again, we're not going to make this whole episode about your musical group because I would love to then have them on, maybe without you because I have you on a lot.
Yeah, whatever.
And ask them questions.
Kick me out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just fire me. I don't know. Whatever.
How do you split your time, right? Because obviously you're in a group and it's fun, but then you also get to do a lot of solo stuff.
Yeah.
How do you split your time between the solo stuff and the group stuff?
To be honest, I really want to focus on group more than anything, usually. I think it's, like I said, so much fun to just be able to be with them and do stuff with them. So if it's a convention, I'm 90%, 99% of the time I'll be yeah, with that, I'm dragging these girls along, or
they're dragging you along,
Yeah, I do have some solo songs, and I might have something else in the pipeline solo
in a little
as
bit.
well.
Wink, wink. Wink, wink. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Wink, wink.
Wink,
But
wink.
like I said, maybe it's a confidence thing where I'm I don't feel like I could hold a solo musical career by myself. I think I enjoy streaming so much that, that solo is totally fun. But obviously I like to collab with them and play games with them too. So
I think doing everything solo is tough. And
it
even
is.
as you said, you do a lot of stream solo, but you still have to collab. Even with, this podcast is solo, but I'm going to have guests on. It is hard to do things just by yourself. And you can do a few of them, but then eventually it does get lonely. And sometimes it's nice to be with other people. Something you've told me before when we had COVID in Japan, by the way.
Oh, no way. Did we have COVID in Japan together?
Something you told me before was it feels so rewarding when you see fans root for not just you, but your friends as well. It's not just you winning. It's everybody winning, And that just feels so much more rewarding. And I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
And as a fan, it's just more fun.
It is. I don't know. There's just something about being able to root for a group. It's you can have your favorite player on the team, but rooting for the whole team to succeed I don't know, there's something about it. It feels it's, at least with Densetsu, it feels like we have triple the successes, because it's I can have my success, Phoebe can have her individual success, Vicky can have her individual success, but the three of us, when Vicky has a success, now it feels like all three of us, when Phoebe has something that's we're all celebrating together, and it's it's so awesome, it's so cool, so.
And again, I think because you're somebody that gets really inspired by people who are hardworking, who are talented, who are all that stuff, it then kind of helps you get even more excited about your projects and your future stuff, right? When you see Phoebe or Vicky have a huge success, you think, okay, let's keep going. I love it. I love it so much. I'm really, really excited for y'all. I will be at your Off-Kai sold out concert. And like I said, we're going to be putting up some links up here if anybody is curious about some of the pay-per-view stuff, or, maybe we'll talk about it later. Maybe you have some other stuff coming up. So maybe they missed this performance, but maybe there's going to be other performances.
Yeah. I mean, we do have some other stuff happening. There's a concert in New York on the other side of the country called Skyline Serenade in the Big Apple. Yep. Yeah, which...
When is that?
It is also, it's actually kind of similar where we have, Nimi and I will be in 3D. And we have Keiki Hime and Phoebe, and they will be there IRL. So it's another kind of mixed
Ooh.
media like concert like before.
Yeah.
But also, not all guests have been announced.
Exactly.
Yes.
There will be, as with a lot of these concerts, sometimes, you have guest people and stuff like that, and that will be announced, I'm sure. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And so with that kind of stuff, how do you decide, like, okay, this concert is going to be like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or is it just that sometimes, other people have other projects as well?
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, sorry. My question, I am on cough syrup, so please forgive me. This question maybe was not my best asked question. Sorry, everybody. I'm fighting for my life out here.
Guys, she's literally on life support.
I'm literally on life support. Let's backtrack this a little bit. So you're gonna have a concert called Skyline Serenade. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see the guests that are gonna get revealed and announced. And I guess we can tease it here that you and I are gonna have something together as well.
We will.
Yeah.
We will a little bit something. We will.
We are going to be
Go ahead.
releasing a song.
Oh, you
Yeah.
just said it. Oh my God, you just said it.
Yeah. And the worst part is our vocal deadline is in like a few days, and I sound like this. But we're gonna do our best. We are releasing a song together. It is going to be a very exciting song. It's our first song together, I think. Right?
Actually, our first song
Yeah.
together.
It's exciting, and I'm excited because after we're obviously gonna like get together for like talking about the music video and other stuff like that. And we also have a little project coming out. We have a Maid Cafe.
Yeah, we do have a
Let's
Maid
talk
Cafe
about that
together.
a bit because
At
when we
Offguy.
when we had our first podcast initially, right? Like we talked about some of the stuff that we were really passionate about. So it was funny when I asked you, how do idol groups work? Meanwhile, I had the mental image of the podcast episode where you talked about maids and idol culture and everything. Well, I think those were separate episodes. So if we want to just talk about it, how crazy it is that something that you've been so passionate about for so many years, that was kind of, a little subculture in Japan, maid cafes. Now we get to have our own maid cafe at a gigantic convention on the
Right?
West Coast of the United
I
States.
think it's so funny that they asked us.
Mm-hmm.
Like that we are the ones.
You say
it's-
this, but you're the maid VTuber, You're Miss Maid herself.
I love the art though. It's so cute.
I know. We're
so
so adorable.
I know.
And how does it work for anybody that has never been to a maid cafe? I know you've had a whole episode about this on the past podcast, but could you give
That
us
was
a
2
little
years
bit of
ago.
like exactly. Could you give us a little rundown for anybody listening? What would they expect if they went to a maid cafe in Japan? And what could they expect if they went to our maid cafe at Offkai?
Okay. I think they're going to be pretty similar, to be honest. If you go to one in Japan, you're going to be greeted by a maid. They'll be like, "Okay, and then they'll take you to your table and they'll be like, pick something out. And, you can get
you pick a
your
nice
little
food.
snacks and food and drinks. Yeah, you can get, oh man, I'm kind of hungry. I haven't.
Yeah, for omurice.
Yes, I want some omurice. But then
I always ask them to draw a cockroach on my omurice, and they're like, "Goki booty." Oh,
I think you
usually people
probably,
ask for a little bear.
yeah, you're like probably the only person ever to ask for a cockroach. How do
Some
you feel
maid
about
out there is like, "Wait a second, I drew a cockroach."
You like
So-
scarred her.
Yeah, I did. So you show up, you pick your little food, and then what is kind of the point of a maid cafe? Why are you going to a maid cafe to eat your food?
You will go to a maid cafe because it fills you with cute energy and
Moe energy.
Moe energy, exactly. That will make you powerful and your spirit revitalized. And they'll cast a magical spell that
They
makes your
will.
food taste better and your
They
drink
will.
taste better. Yeah. And
It's
you
something
know
so
it works,
oh, sorry.
right?
Mhm.
No,
It
go
does
ahead.
because it's also you're doing something part of a group. I feel like today everybody's disconnected. Nobody's doing activities. But when you go to a maid cafe, first of all, sometimes they're going to be performing songs, and you and everybody else in the maid cafe are cheering and you're clapping and everyone's happy. And then when the maid comes by to bless your food and to give it the moe moe kyan, everybody is just so happy, and it's a really kind of bonding experience with other people.
Yeah.
For our Maid Cafe at Offkai, I know that I think it's mostly going to be tables of 8. So
Whoa,
what's really
big.
fun at a convention, right, is a lot of times, if you go to a convention, say you're a fan of Mint or you're a fan of Matara, maybe you're a fan of
Or
like,
Mint
you kind of
and
know
Matara.
us. Yeah, Mint and Matara. This way, if you go, you know that you're with other fans and you kind of get to make friends. Now that you're at
Yeah.
a table with other people, you get to talk about stuff, you get to watch the performances, you get to see things. I think it's a really, really fun bonding experience. And I'm excited. I hope you all stop by it and enjoy it.
Yeah, there should be performances as well. So you bring your pen lights and cheer nice and loud. And there also may be some meet and greets with us. And
Ooh.
also the most important part is at the end you get to get a checky, a little Polaroid photo with your maid, so you can have a nice little memory of your experience.
And this is another thing that I think is really, really cool. So by us partnering up with this cafe, right, we are kind of helping support more maid cafes popping up in the United States, more conventions doing this kind of stuff, because the maids are so hardworking and they are so good.
Yes.
And they just, we want you all to not just come for us, and the food and the stuff, but also enjoy the maids, enjoy the vibe, get to make friends. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. And again, I think we look so freaking
Cute. Can we
Like,
make those outfits for real?
Yes. I want that. Can we?
I want that. Yeah, let's do it.
I want it.
I want it. I want
It's
it.
like the house bunny where they say their names. Annabelle.
Wait, what are you talking about?
So in the house bunny, Anna Faris, they're all introducing themselves to her. Like, oh, my name is Claire. She goes, nice to meet you, Claire. Like she kind of says it in that
what
voice.
you're talking about. She's like, Dad, that's how I remember names. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. I want it. I want this outfit. Make it happen.
God. That is like a crazy reference.
Sorry, I'm full of them.
For some
Full of
reason, when you
crazy
said the
references.
house bunny, I was thinking of like little dust bunnies. That I was like, what are your dust bunnies talking to you? Like, girl, get off the cough syrup.
Girl, you have to stop drinking cough syrup. It's getting crazy up in here. I wanted
It's
to
a
talk to you a
movie,
little
everybody.
bit.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
anyway, yes.
It is. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about. So obviously, it's crazy how much things have changed in the last 2 years for us, but also how things are similar. They're just. It is crazy to think that we are now independent. We both have management, but we're not part of these like big groups or big agencies, and
Yeah.
we're still managing to get so much done. It feels really surreal to me at times.
It does. It really does. Like, 6 years ago when I was in my closet on my laptop,
By the way, she's
like,
back in her closet.
I am back in my closet.
Mhm.
But I first started streaming in my closet and I was like in there with my already 10-year-old tablet, like drawing up how I wanted to conjure my look to be. Like I never thought that I would then see myself on a stage, like
In
or-
lights.
I know lights. Like I get to work with artists, musical artists, and like what do you call
Even
it?
game
Drawing
companies that you've been a big fan of. Like I know you've been a fan of Blue Archive for forever.
Yes,
I remember
yes.
in Japan, we went to a pop-up where you were so fangirling over them, and now you get to collab with what Irona? I'm so sorry, I forget her name. No.
So she is dressed as Arona. You're so close.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she is like the community manager, RC. But yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, I know.
But like,
I know.
how crazy is that? You now get to like, what a dream.
I know. And my mama, I've been a fan of her art
Ayami
for
Sensei, aishiteru.
ever. Ayami, Mama, I love you. And she made me look so cute and so pretty and just like, what the heck? I don't know. Like sometimes I'm like, am I still, I know I'm independent, but I'm like, how is this still happen? How am I being able to do these things then?
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure you get this a lot, but we both, when we come to conventions, sometimes I've had people be like, "Oh my, what do you mean you're here early? What do you mean you're here this early? What do you mean you went over time? Aren't you tired?" And
Oh,
I
yeah.
always say, okay, but people have been here for 2 hours waiting to see me. I'm
Yeah.
going to see every freaking person in line. I'm going to
Yep.
make sure I talk to every single person. I'm going to make sure I'm here because they took the time to come see me.
Yeah, of course. I'm curious, what is like the craziest thing that for you? I'm reversing the
Lately?
interview.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
my God, I love it.
what is the craziest thing being independent that you feel like you've been able to do?
Unfortunately or fortunately, like everything. For example, I got a 20 by 20, which is 6 meters by 6 meters booth at TwitchCon. We're going to post photos.
Whoa.
I staffed it with my own staff. I paid everybody. I got everybody out, hotels. We had merch. I had my own meet and greets from there and all day. Like I think TwitchCon, it was every day I was at the booth at 9 a.m., doors open, and then I was just doing meet and greets all day. And
Crazy.
I got to do all of that. Again, it was a lot of work. I fully understand why managers do the work that they do. I fully understand how much money this kind of stuff costs.
Yeah.
But I was told many, many times before, oh, we don't have the budget for this. Oh, we can't do this. And I would often say, I'll take, I can do it for less budget. Don't worry about it. I just want to be there, boots on the ground. And it's kind of sometimes disheartening when I see that, wait, I could have done all that. I just would have to have worked harder. Now, don't get me wrong. There's obviously some opportunities that, like sometimes with sponsorships, sorry, this is going to be a little bit of a rant.
No,
but like
no,
with
go for it.
sponsorships, you can't just always get a sponsor because a lot of these sponsorships, like let's say Path of Exile is giving sponsors. They go to a company and they like set a budget and then that company picks out
Right.
people. So you could try to email, GGG and be like, can I get some sponsor? But these things are like, please. So, but yeah, I guess my biggest thing that I think was crazy, and I probably will not do something of that scale again, was a 20 by 20 booth at TwitchCon.
That's
that
crazy.
I did within a month. We staffed within a month. We got everything done. I had staff there all day. We had I'll show pictures. We had standees. We had everything. I was doing meet and greets. We had merch. And it was also funny because I'm sure you know this, but a lot of creators, right? Like they show up late. They don't answer. They miss stuff. And then for
Right.
me, it was I'm at my booth at 9 a.m. every day because I work the booth.
I know.
That's
That's like
probably
your
my
baby.
craziest.
You put that together.
That is my baby. For the next coming year, though, I am hoping to eventually have like a full 3D. I think where I want to go, since you reversed the question, is I would want to have a full 3D concert. And I would also like to experiment with like taking this podcast a little bit more 3D or other things.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have some fun plans in the pipeline for the
Thanks,
podcast.
I do want to ask then, so for you, what would be your biggest things? Would be like the 3D concert with Densetsu and then Skyline Serenade, right? What would
Yeah.
you rank as like your top?
I'm so excited for the Densetsu concert, like, because one of the guests that I brought is my, like, inspiration, one of my favorite, like singers. She does Annie song singing. She, Asaka, she, like, did the opening song for Yudu Camp, and she's in Uma Musume, and
That's so exciting.
I'm like, oh my gosh, like, being able to talk to her and talk to other artists, like, perhaps something that I'm working on is working with a musician that I've always loved, and I'm like, this is like actually so crazy that I am still able to work with these people, and like I, can reach out as little old me, just being like, hi, I'm a YouTuber with this many subscribers. Can we do like collab? Please make a song for me, please. Like, it's like,
I think that is
feel
the
like-
crazy part when your idols are like, wait, I know you. I've seen you, right? Oh,
I know.
God.
I feel like a wet cat where I'm just like, would you like to work with me? And they're like, oh wow, I know you. And I'm like, what the heck? Like,
That's always so
yeah.
jarring, but also it kind of reminds you of, oh my goodness, okay, I gotta work hard. Now that my idol, my Oshi knows I exist, I gotta work so hard.
I know. And there's a
could be
couple other
watching.
things that I cannot talk about yet. But
Of
one
course, of
thing
course.
has happened or will happen where I have peaked as an otaku. and I can't wait to talk about
I
it.
cannot wait to hear about it when you can finally announce it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I also wanted to, I think it would be a nice, obviously, Mint, I will invite you many, many times. You will unfortunately be a semi-staple of this podcast where
Aw,
I will.
man.
Oh, yeah, I know. You can't get rid of me. But in order to commemorate this phenomenal summer of our lives, and our wonderful old podcast, the Mint and Matara Summer Special, which, by the way, I'll be linking below if you guys want to check it
Yeah,
out.
please do go listen to the episodes. It's a perfect length for a summer time. You can listen to it. Yeah.
There's 25 episodes out, so that's more than enough episode. But we are going to be collaborating on a merch item. I think one of our first merch items since the podcast, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful hat. So you can let everybody know to have a great summer.
HAGS!
Hags. Hold on, let me take my hat off. Hold on, Mint. I'm going to take my hat off so we can put this hat on. Perfect.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Beautiful.
Put the hat on me. Put it on. We want to see you wearing it at our concerts, at our Maid cafes, in line. Post pictures of it, whatever you want. We want you to let people know to have a great summer.
Always,
And
no matter the year, no matter the time
No
of
matter.
year, no matter when. Have a great summer, always.
always. We are going to have kind of, I always worry about calling something permanent because people are going to be like, oh, is it going to be there in 100 years? Listen. For now, we are launching. Will you? Exactly. We're launching the HAGS hat because, have a great summer. We love HAGS. We love having a great summer. And we're launching a beautiful print by the lovely Maple Sites at matarakon.shop. So there's not really a time limit on this. If you do get this poster or this hat, I will unfortunately share the profits with Mint.
Oh, man.
I know. Oh man. But this is a joint venture. So if you wanna kind of show your love for the old podcast, if you wanna get a nice print,
Yeah. It's so cute.
I know. I'm so happy. Thank you for agreeing. In the future, this is something that I want to try out with you. But in the future, I definitely would want to have like a few more one-off collab items and things like that. I think it's crazy that we can do this now. Right?
Oh, wait. I'm going to send something to you.
Oh, send me. Man, you can't be sending me these kind of things. That's so inappropriate.
I know.
That's so
Sorry.
wrong.
I got like a little something just, I couldn't help it.
Do you mean like you want that? Yeah.
Like a collab thing.
Yeah, of course. We'll have a million collab things. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a million collab things. We are forever intertwined.
Somehow, I guess because I'm dead. Like I can't move.
I did
on.
summon you back accidentally.
Yeah, you are the reason I'm here.
No, blame me.
I'm
but
blaming
before
you.
I let you go, can you please tell me where can we find you? Where do you stream? Where do you tweet? And of course, one more time, I want you to just tell me again everything you want people to check out.
Of course. My self-promotion area. You can find me on YouTube. You can search Mint Fantome or Maid Mint channel. I'm there. I'm streaming. I'm back to streaming more consistently because my move. Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I've been like itching to stream. It's crazy.
You have to play Forza, by the way.
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay.
It's so fun.
I have to play Forza, by the way.
Can we play? Is it like multiplayer? Can we play together?
I don't know. But I wonder if like Euro Truck Simulator is multiplayer. We'll check it out.
Wait, that'd be so fun.
In our trucker hats.
Yeah, well, I know, right? Wait. But yeah, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on the Densetsu EXE YouTube channel as well. Please go listen to our music. We have 2 songs out, 2 original songs, and more in the works.
Burn On and MVP.
Yeah, Densetsu FPPs and Burn On. And we do have concerts coming up and many, many more convention appearances. We'll be in Australia. We'll be in LA. We'll be in New York.
Fun fact, I also got COVID in Australia, but it was without you.
You did! I love that story because it's like you go to the airport, they're like, did you look at this test?
Great times. Oh. You're gonna be in Australia when? What are the where do you have a little schedule that I can link to that you have all your convention appearances at?
I don't think so.
Well, tell your manager
I
that.
know. I'm gonna write that right now.
Yeah, write it.
Yeah, I did.
But I will link it. Thank you for appearing as my first guest, my love.
Thanks for having me. It's weird getting back into the podcast scene.
I know, right? Don't worry. I'll steal you more often and you'll be like, please, Matara, can you get another guest?
I know.
Please, Matara, I talked to you.
If you see me, it's because nobody else signed up that week.
Hey, that's not true.
I'm just kidding.
One of the excuses, and I've told my audience this, one of the excuses for doing a podcast is because I now have an excuse to catch up with my friends. Because there's so much stuff that we all get busy and we don't talk about it, right?
It's really
it's
true.
Nice to
like,
talk about it.
Yeah, we'll be like, let's catch up. But it's like, we're all doing, and it's not that you don't want to. It's just that there's just always so much going on. And then through collabs, you kind of get to talk before and after the collab or things, or just like this, where we're just like, talking about whatever. It's nice.
Nobody ever wants to advertise their projects. Ever, ever, ever. I find out last minute that my friend is doing something really cool. So I want to make sure that this doesn't happen.
Oh,
yeah. I want to be the newspaper,
Yeah. Oh, thanks for letting me promote my stuff. I know. I feel awkward just doing it too, but I know that's the point of your podcast. So.
The point of my podcast is to talk to you and to have a great hour. But yeah, also promote your stuff.
Do you think it was a great hour?
I think it was an okay hour. Honestly, I think my guests could have been better, but
yeah, I'm slacking. I'm slacking hard.
Please enjoy your new Maid Cafe. I hope you have a beautiful fig tree in there that you can send the whip to.
Oh my gosh, I bought a fake tree yesterday, and it's so cute.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, actually. I'll send you a picture.
God, okay. Yes. Oh my God, my manifestation powers at work are crazy.
Please bring this ghost of fake tree into her home.
All right, everybody. With this, episode 1 is over. We are going to be taking it onto the Patreon, and we're going to be doing a very short episode where we're going to kind of just blind rank our previous podcast episodes. What we remember from them. So you'll see, once you see the images, it's going to come back up. Trust me.
Okay.
And I'll see you on next episode. Will be not this Friday because, we had to move stuff around, but Friday the 10th is our next guest. You know her, by the way.
I do.
Yeah. She is not a hag yet, but she'll get there.
Okay, that narrows it down actually quite a bit.
Yeah, I think you know exactly. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Wait, do you not have an outro saying?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'm going to be recording an outro probably. I don't know yet. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was sick for like 2 weeks. I'm still coughing. I don't know.
That's fine.
We're just I'm a baby podcaster. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. HAGS 2.0.
HAGS, see you next time. Have a great summer. Buy the hat. You must buy the hat.
Buy the hat.
All right, I'm cutting this off. I'm cutting you off.
Okay, bye-bye.